Doc Henson back with you today. Today we're going to be looking at some ammo that has been here for a long time on planet Earth. It was made in 1891. That's when it was designed, and it was designed for the Mosin Nagant. Just by me saying that, you probably already know what round it is. It's the 7.62 by 54R. That R stands for rimmed, not Russian. It was made in 1891. It was designed for the Mosin Nagant, the bolt action rifle, a rifle that many of us have, that many of us love to shoot, like to bring that history back. Mine was made right during the middle of World War II, but it was that rifle, the actual original 1891 Mosin, was made in 1891, and after that date. And it's pretty amazing that round is actually the longest serving military round in the world, and it's still actually used today. There's some guns that still use it, some militaries that even issue those guns, and it's still used in wars, used in the world today. The Mosin Nagant is probably the most iconic rifle that uses this round. There are other ones though that also use it, and that list is actually pretty big of the firearms that do use it. But a couple that you've probably heard of would be the Dragunov. It's a sniper rifle, and it uses this round, and also the light machine gun PKM. It also uses it, and those are still used today. The Dragunov and the PKM are both used. When we get down to, what exactly, is this round giving us? Because there's so many rifle rounds. Weight wise, and the bullet weight wise, usually you're looking about the same as like a 308 round. So you're looking at high 140s up to a little over 200 grains as far as bullet weight. And the 7.62 by 54R is actually pushing it out pretty good. Most rounds are going to be around 308 power or just a little bit over. Now, you got the 30-06 round also. This round kind of falls right between the 308 and the 30-06 round. You're pushing right at 2,600 feet per second with most ammos in this cartridge, and it's around 2,700 foot-pounds. So, right at 308, 7.62 by 51 power and feet per second. So if you're wondering what kind of power it's putting out, that's what kind of power it's putting out, which is, it's plenty. You can take down game with that. I mean, it's used in the military also, so we know what that means. You can get hunting loads for it, soft points, hollow points. You can get that. Now these here this is actually only two types of ammo I have for it. This is the surplus. You can tell it's a full metal jacket, and also this is just some new commercial stuff, and it's the full metal jacket also. I don't have any hunting rounds. I don't hunt very much, and I don't hunt with the Mosin if I do. But it's surely capable. As long as you can hit what you're shooting at, the round will do what it needs to do. As far as this, since we're comparing these, and that's also the surplus, and that's the new right there. That's on stripper clips. But the new here, it's that's the old right there. That's the surplus. The surplus is corrosive ammo. I think this is out of a 1970 can here, but it's corrosive, so when you fire it through your gun, you must clean it very well and get those salts and that corrosive residue out of the gun barrel, or it will cause rust and corrosion. Now the new stuff, it's boxer prime, and it doesn't leave corrosion if you didn't clean it right after. I usually clean my guns anyway right after, but if you don't, you don't have to worry about it rusting up all your barrel and everything else that the corrosive material gets on. go ahead and state this also. Since it is a rim cartridge, when you're putting it in your stripper clips or inside the gun, you have to put those rims in front of each other when you're loading it, or it's going to cause problems. And I'll show you what will happen right here. I'll just use these two rounds. Say these are in the stripper clip. If this one is in the gun like this and the bolt comes and pushes, it pushes just fine, okay? But if you had your gun or stripper clips loaded the reverse way and have that rim caught, when your bolt comes in, it's not going past that rim. Now you can jam it and eventually it'll go past. Usually I'm just shooting at the Mosin and it usually goes past, but that can be an issue. It can be an issue on the any of the weapons that it fires bolt action or semi-automatic. I'm sure that can happen. The Mosin's the only rifle I have that fires these two. But that's a little bit about the 7.62 by 54R. Just wanted to give a little information about it. I know a lot of people, see the round. Maybe they see a Mosin for a pretty good price or something. They see that they see it uses this round, and they're like, "I've never heard of this round. What is this round? Is it good? Should I get it? Whatever." But this gives a little bit of information. I appreciate you watching this though, and I hope I answered any questions in the video that you might have. I'm not getting into the deep history or anything of that nature about the round, but just giving some facts about it for new shooters or just people that want to know a little bit about it. Thanks for watching though. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. I got new content coming out every week. I try to anyway. Y'all have a good one.